Hindi naman, sir. Medyo may problema lang kanina yung internet. Hindi ko alam kung hanggang ngayon may problema pa din. Okay, so yesterday, tama ba? O2. So yesterday, we have discussed yung ating thermodynamic fundamentals. So we had a review of our knowledge in thermodynamics, especially in thermodynamics 1. So for now, we're going to have yung ating operating characteristic naman ng ating reciprocating internal combustion engine. Bali, nasa inyo naman yung inyong mga lecture notes, tama? So, napamigay na sa inyo. Wait lang. Let me prepare lang yung presentation. Okay, so we have the operating characteristic of reciprocation internal combustion engine. So, before we proceed with the analysis ng ating internal combustion engine, una muna nating aalamin ano ba yung mga important parts, ano yung mga parts and terminology na dapat alam natin so that we can easily read kung ano yung mga formula natin gagamitin kapag pinag-usapan natin is internal combustion engine. Okay, so let's start. Ang ating mga terms na alamin is in our piston cylinder. So again, yung ating combustion is nangyayari sa ating piston cylinder. So dito, nagaganap yung ating combustion, kaya naman this will be the focus ng ating discussion. Okay, so una natin is the bore. So yung bore natin, yan yung tawag sa inner diameter ng ating engine cylinder. So kung makikita natin yung ating engine cylinder, ang bore niya ay yung diameter niya. So 'di ba cylinder 'yan? So kung ano man yung diameter niyan, yan yung tawag natin ay ang tawag natin diyan ay bore. Okay? Naintindihan naman yung sa bore, na visualize yung ating bore. Okay, so basta yun yung ating diameter nung cylinder natin, inner diameter. So it is measured inside ng ating piston cylinder. Okay, so next nating term, we have the top dead center. So pag sinabi nating top dead center, that is the topmost position ng piston inside the cylinder of an engine. So 'di ba ganito yung ating piston cylinder, and then we have 4-stroke nga, 'di ba? We have the intake, compression, power at saka exhaust. So, and first, yung kapag yung ating piston is at top, nasa pinakasagad, topmost position natin. So, nare-reach yan during compression and our exhaust stroke, di ba? So, kapag nandyan yung position niya, that is called our top dead center. So, that is the TDC position. So, at the same with our bottom dead center, yung pinakamababang point ng ating piston, that is the bottom dead center position. Okay, so with that, clear ba tayo dito sa ating tatlong terminology? So we have the bore, the top dead center, at saka yung ating bottom dead center. Okay, so proceed tayo sa next. Yung ating sunod naman is stroke. So ang ginagamit natin dyan is L na nomenclature. But then, other references, ginagamit is S. So kung papansin nyo dun sa ating lecture notes, minsan L yung gamit, minsan ay S. So that's just the same naman. Just analyze the problem para makita natin na kung ano man yung sinasabing yun, that is the stroke. So sabi dito, the stroke natin, that is the distance through which the piston moves from the top dead center to the bottom dead center. Okay? So that is the distance ng ating top dead center, yung position ng ating piston at top dead center at saka sa bottom dead center natin. So itong distance na ito, that is our stroke. Okay, naintindihan naman yung ating stroke. That is the distance from the top dead center to bottom dead center. Okay, so next natin, we have our clearance volume. So now we are talking about the volume ng ating cylinder. Pag sinabi natin clearance volume, yan yung space or the volume between the top dead center and the cylinder head. So at top dead center position, yung ating volume dito from the top dead center papunta sa ating cylinder head. So itong part na to, that is called our clearance volume. So ang tawag dyan ay clearance volume. Yan. So, 'di ba? That is the topmost position. So masasabi ba natin na ito na din yung ating minimum volume? Kindly react if you agree. This is our minimum volume. And so, syempre yung ating clearance volume, that is our minimum volume. So next naman natin, we have the swept volume or our volume displacement. So mas ginagamit yung ating volume displacement. Kaya let's just use that term. Yung ating volume displacement or the V sub T, that is the volume that piston displaces or sweeps as it moves from the top dead center to bottom dead center. So yun daw yung ating volume from our top dead center papunta sa ating bottom dead center. So itong area na to, or yung volume na to, yung space na to, that is called our volume displacement. Okay, so with the definition ng ating dalawang volume na yan, ngayon, how can we get yung ating total volume ng cylinder? So do you have any idea how are we going to get yung ating volume? Let's try muna yung for our attendance. Bronze.
Yes po, sir.
Okay, so ano kaya yung ating formula? Paano kaya natin makukuha yung total volume ng cylinder given these two values, yung two volumes natin?
Ima-minus na po dun sa length po.
Hindi, we're talking about volume. So again, yung ating clearance volume is top dead center hanggang sa cylinder head. And then, yung ating volume displacement from the top dead center hanggang sa ating bottom dead center. Ngayon, pagkukunin naman natin yung ating volume ng buong cylinder. Siyempre, i-add lang natin. We're going to add yung ating clearance volume at saka yung ating volume displacement. Well, so you should study those terms para hindi na din kasi sa problem natin hindi naman ginigiven yan. I mean hindi naman basta ginigiven yan. You should analyze ano ba yung sinasabi ng ating problem. Okay, so are we clear with that? Naintindihan na yung ating clearance volume at yung ating volume displacement? Ayan. Okay, so next term tayo, we have the cylinder capacity. So yung cylinder capacity naman natin, that is our V sub E. So it is equal to the swept volume of each cylinder times the number of cylinder. So again, yung atin namang internal combustion engine, hindi lang naman isang piston cylinder yung gumagana diyan, di ba? So madami yung ating piston diyan. Madaming gumaganang piston cylinder diyan. So hindi lang isa yung ating gumaganang piston kapag ang pinag-uusapan natin is yung engine, especially yung ating mga sasakyan, hindi lang isa yung piston yan. meron pa nga 6 and more. And so, yung ating cylinder capacity, that is the total volume. So, ang gagawin natin, pag nakuha na natin yung ating volume, displacement, ito times lang natin yan kung ilan yung cylinder ng ating engine. Para makuha natin yung cylinder capacity. Okay, so next natin, we have our compression ratio. So sabi dyan, yung ating compression ratio is the ratio of the maximum cylinder volume to the minimum cylinder volume. So sabi, yung atin daw compression ratio is equals to our maximum volume over minimum volume. So ano yung equivalent natin? Using yung ating napag-aralan na terms. We have the clearance volume, volume displacement. Ano nga ulit yung ating magiging value for the maximum volume? Try muna natin si Hatulan. Nandito ba?
Hello po. Audible po ba?
Audible.
Total volume over clearance volume po.
Hindi. Yung maximum volume natin, what is the... paano natin siya i-dissect? Paano natin malalaman na that is our maximum volume? Total volume. Okay, so yung total volume natin, that is, again, VC plus VD. Tama? And tapos, ang minimum volume natin ay, ano ang sabi mo?
Clearance volume po.
Clearance volume. Ayan. So, ayan, magagamit din natin yan sa pag-analyze ng problem. You should know na yung ating compression ratio is equals to our VC, clearance volume plus our volume displacement over our clearance volume, or that is the maximum volume over our minimum volume. Okay, so next natin, we have our mean piston speed. Yung ating ginagamit na nomenclature dyan is U sub P. But then kapag mean pag piston speed, that is U sub P. But then pag sinabi nating mean, lagyan natin ng bar. So, U sub P bar kapag mean piston speed. So it is often used as an appropriate parameters than the crankshaft rotational speed. So mas ginagamit natin yung piston speed kaysa dun sa speed ng crankshaft. Kasi syempre mas actual kapag yung piston yung ating i-measure na speed. Okay, so are we clear na with these three terms? We have the cylinder capacity, compression ratio, and the mean piston speed. Naintindihan? Okay, so ngayon, let's have the typical engine operating parameters. So ito yung typical engine natin na nakikita or makikita in the market. Ito yung available. So sabi dito, yung bore size daw ng engine is nag-range from 0.5 meters to 0.5 centimeters. So malaki na masyado yung 0.5 meter. So ganyan yung range ng ating bore sizes ng ating cylinder. So gaano kaya kalaki yung engine kung yung cylinder pa lang is 0.5 meters. So that is for heavy equipments na talaga, for malalaking equipments na ginagamit. Okay, so that is 20 inches to 0.2 inches. So the ratio ng ating bore to stroke, yun nga, S yung nagamit dito, that is also equals to our bore over L. Stroke din naman yun. Okay, so for small engine daw, yung ratio natin dapat ng bore to stroke is 0.8 to 1.2. So pag yung maliliit natin na engine, dapat yung ratio nila is around dyan lang. So siguro that is used for the efficiency ng ating machine. Siyempre, yung movement naman ng ating piston depends on that. Okay, so sabi dito, yung engine natin kapag ka-equal yung ating bore and saka yung stroke natin, that is called excuse me. So pag equals yung bore and stroke natin, that is a square. That is a square engine. Tapos, kapag ka naman yan ay yung stroke natin is mas malaki kaysa sa bore natin, that is under square. Kapag ka naman yung stroke natin is less than our bore, that is over square. So sabi nga dito, yung malalaking engine natin, The very large engine are always, nalagay dyan is always. So when we are designing yung mga combustion engine for large heavy equipment, so ang ginagamit natin is under square with a stroke length up to 4 times ng ating bore diameter. So mas malaki yung ating stroke kaysa sa ating bore. So sabi nga dyan, up to 4 times. Okay, so are we clear with this typical engine operating parameters? Naintindihan naman yung ating under square, over square, and square engine. And okay, so you should remember those terms, especially on our formula mamaya kasi we are going to use that. So we have the bore, the top dead center, bottom dead center, the stroke, the clearance volume, volume displacement, the cylinder capacity. So this is also called the engine capacity. Ano? So you have the compression ratio and the mean piston speed. Okay, so let's proceed with the formulas that we are going to use. O yun, paki-highlight na lang din sa inyong lecture notes kasi may kopya na naman kayo. Ito inuna ko lang pero nasa pinakalas to, yung ating mean piston speed. Nakita ba yung ating mean piston speed? Nandiyan lang din yun sa medyo padulo. Okay, so yung ating mean piston speed, that is again often used to appropriate parameters than crankshaft rotational speed, correlating engine behavior as function of speed. So yung ating formula dyan is 2ln. So yung L natin, again, that is our stroke. Yung N natin, that is the engine speed.
Okay na ako.
Excuse me. Okay, so kapag ka naman hindi given yung ating stroke, we can get that by 2A. So ano ba yung 2A natin? If you have here our schematic diagram ng piston cylinder, we have these parameters, no? Ito yung ating A. This is the crank angle, theta. And then this is our R. Ayan. So yung ang sabi, pag hindi daw given yung L natin, it can be, we can use the value ng 2A, ano? Or 2 times the size, yung length ng ating crank. Okay, so N natin is the turning speed in RPM. Okay. So next natin, so that is the formula for our piston speed. Ano? So pag mean, same lang din naman pag mean piston speed, that is yan. U sub P bar. Ayan, so the distance between the crank axis and the wrist pin axis is given by this formula. Okay, so ang sinasabi dyan, that is the distance from our wrist pin to our crank axis. So this is our crank axis. Ayan. So pag i-measure natin yung distance nito at any point at crank angle, given our crank angle, so ang formula natin is A times cosine theta plus square root of R squared. Again, yung R natin dyan, that is our connecting rod. R squared minus A squared R sine squared theta. Bye po. Okay. And then, kapag ka naman yung ating the ratio, this is the ratio of instantaneous speed. So that is our speed. So ito yung ating speed at a given point. And then this is our mean piston speed. Okay, so wala atang nalagay diyan ang sir. Kasi hindi kasi ako nag-type ng formulas. Dapat kasi may bar yung nasa baba. That is the mean piston speed. So that is equals to pi over 2 sine theta times 1 plus cosine theta over r squared minus sine squared theta. Okay, so yung r natin, that is equals to r over a. Yung r nga natin is our connecting rod and yung a natin is our crank. Okay, so yan yung ating formula for for our distance crank distance, crank to wrist distance, and our uh, ratio of instantaneous speed. Okay, so next natin, we have the displacement volume. So para nga makuha natin yung displacement volume, that is equals to the maximum volume natin or the volume at bottom dead center, and then our clearance volume, yung ating top dead volume at top dead center. Okay, aside from that, we can get yung ating volume displacement by using yung ating formula ng pagkuha ng volume ng cylinder. So, di ba yung pagkuha natin ng cylinder, that is pi over 4 d squared, pi over 4 d squared times the height. So, syempre, ibahin lang natin ng konti yung formula kasi we have the terms that we are using. Okay. Sulit ng 50. Okay. Ayan. So, we have pi over 4. Ang diameter natin, that is the bore. So, that is pi over 4 b squared times our length or yung ating stroke or yung ating height. Ayan. So, kapag ka naman binigay yung number of cylinder natin or tinatanong na is with regards with the number of cylinder natin, so ita-times lang natin kung ilan ba yung ating cylinder. Okay, so pwede din natin makuha yung volume, yung cylinder volume natin at any crank angle. So hindi lang tuwing top dead or kaya pag bottom dead center. So we can get that by using this formula, the clearance volume plus pi times the bore squared over 4 times RAS. So R natin, connecting rod, A natin is the crank, and S natin is the result of this formula. Okay? So, clear na ba tayo dito sa ating apat na to na formula? Class, later on, we're going to use that on problems. When we are practicing these, mas madali din nating mamamaster yung mga formulas na yan. Okay, proceed tayo with the cross-sectional area. So, pag cross-sectional area, we have the surface area of the flat top piston. So, para makuha yung ating surface area, that is pi over 4 times the b squared. Pag naman yung combustion chamber, yung buong combustion chamber, yung kukunin natin ng surface area. So, that is ACB. Yung ACB natin, that is the cylinder head, the surface area of cylinder head. So, hindi siya same. That is will be somewhat larger than our surface area ng piston. Kasi 'di ba, we have our cylinder and then we have our piston. So for the piston to move, dapat meron tayong space dito. So syempre, mas malaki yung ating cylinder head kaysa dun sa ating piston diameter or area, surface area. Okay, so ACB plus AP times pi times the bore times R plus A minus S. So, yun pa din naman yung ating mga formula. And then, sinimplify lang yung formula or mas pinahaba lang using the different formulas for S, A, and R and also the L. So, ito yung ating mas direct substitution na formula. Okay, so are we clear with the formulas? Naintindihan naman kung saan siya ginagamit? Okay, so we are going to solve sample problems para mas makita natin kung paano ba natin gagamitin yung ating mga formulas. Okay, wait lang. Wait lang, may asikasuhin lang ako ha. We're going back mga 5 minutes lang, and then we are going to proceed with our sample problems. Alam? Nakabalik na ba lahat? Kindly react. React naman kung nakabalik na. Okay, so let's proceed na with the sample problems natin. Wait lang. So we have this sample problem. Wait lang. And so sabi dun sa ating problem, a diesel tractor has a 3 cylinder. So meaning tatlo yung cylinder natin. 3 cylinder, and then the process natin is our engine is a 4-stroke cycle engine. And then the cylinder bore is 89 mm. The stroke is 127 mm. The compression ratio is 16.5:1, and the engine speed is 2,000 RPM. So we are going to calculate these unknowns. Okay, so let's have a given. Syempre, sabi ko nga sa inyo, dapat yung una kong makikita kapag nagsosolve kayo ng problems is the given. Okay, so yung given natin, sulat lang natin. So yung number of cylinder natin, that is 4. 3 pala, sorry. And then we have a 4-stroke engine. And then the cylinder bore, so yung bore natin is equals to 89 mm. And then yung stroke natin is equals to 127 mm. Okay, so paki-follow naman nung pagsosolve natin. And then later on, yung inyong sagot, paki-picturean at i-upload nyo sa ating Google Classroom. I will be assigning yung pag-uploadan nyo nitong sinasagutan natin. Okay, so our stroke is 127 mm, and then our compression ratio, or R sub K, that is 16.5. Ano pang nasa given natin? We have the engine speed, so that is N, na 2,000 RPM. And then after the given, let's have the required. Yung required naman natin, isulat nyo na lang itong ating mga nawawala. Okay, so next is the solution na. So yung solution natin, unahin muna natin yung una. We have the piston displacement. So piston displacement natin, that is our VD. So ano nga ulit yung formula natin for our VD? Wait lang. Rabino.
Sir, pi over 4 times B squared times L, which is po yung B ay yung bore, tas yung L po yung stroke.
Okay, so given naman yung bore natin and our stroke. So ano ang magiging value natin for VD? Let's have Rehuso.
Sir, ang VD po, 7,009.
So, sinabi pala din dito na in cubic centimeter. So, paki-ano na din ako. Paki-convert na din.
Bali, ano po, 79,008.4634.
Is that in cubic centimeter? Cubic centimeter ba yan?
Yes po.
So, may problem tayo sa pagko-convert, I think.
$790 po pala. $790.
Ayan, 790. That is the correct conversion. Excuse me. So we have we have 790.084 6342 centimeter cube. Yan. So that is VD natin. Same ba na nakuha with the others? Okay. So next natin, anong sunod nating hinahanap? We have our engine displacement. So ang ating yung piston displacement natin, we are talking only about a piston sa isang piston lang. So pag engine displacement naman, we are talking already on the engine. So ilan ba yung given natin na piston cylinder? Ilang cylinder? We have 3 cylinders. So i-multiply lang natin para makuha natin yung engine displacement or the VE. Yung ating nakuha ang VD, i-multiply nyo lang yan sa number of cylinder. Okay, so pakikuha nga. What will be the answer? Gutierrez.
Sir, lang decimal point.
Lahat na lang.
2,370 point.
2,000.
370. Yes po.
2,370 point.
253,903.
253,903. Ayan. So this is in cubic centimeter. So thank you. Next, let's have yung ating third. We have the piston speed. So again, ano nga yung ating formula for our piston speed? Let's have Manalo.
Piston speed po is 2 ln po.
Equals to 2 ln. So, given naman yung ating kailangan, we have the L and the N. Paki-compute nga ako, Cleofe.
508 tapos meter times minute over minute.
Yan. Kasi ang hinahanap natin is in terms of meter per minute. And okay, so let's move on sa letter D. Ang hinahanap naman natin is the stroke to bore ratio. So we have our L over B. So pakikuha naman ako, paki-compute. Anong makakuha dyan? Marasigan. Nandito ba si Marasigan? Ayan.
1.42696692 po.
Ano yun? 1.4269
66292.
292. Ayan. So that will be our stroke to bore ratio. So proceed tayo sa sunod na hinahanap. Yung letter E natin, we have the clearance volume. Okay, so paano kaya natin kukunin yung ating clearance volume? Given this, we have solved our VD, tapos given naman yung ating bore, we have our stroke and our compression ratio. So ano kaya ang gagawin natin para makuha natin yung ating clearance volume? Any idea? Anyone? Sige, si Garalza.
Pwede po nating makuha ang clearance volume po by utilizing the given formula po na RK is equal to VC plus VD over VC po.
Okay, so this is yung kanina, yung dinerive natin na formula for our compression ratio. So given yung ating compression ratio, meron tayong VD or our volume displacement na na-solve. So makukuha na natin by shift solve yung ating clearance volume or our V sub C. So pakikuha nga ako ng ating clearance volume. Wait lang. Gonzales. I-shift solve lang. So we have RK naman and we have our volume displacement.
Sir, ano po? 50.973.
50.973.
20221 po. Cubic centimeter.
20221. This is cubic centimeter. Okay, so let's have our F. Ang sabi naman dyan is the total cylinder volume. So paano nga natin ulit kukunin yung ating total cylinder volume? Ano yung formula natin na gagamitin? Agbing.
Wait lang, sir. Ipag-add lang nga po ba yan?
Add lang alin? Ano yung pag-a-add din natin? Excuse me. Ano yung pag-a-add din natin na value?
Yung po bang na-compute sa letter E times 3.
So, VD natin, saka? Hindi, we're talking muna ng total cylinder volume. Yung isa lang na cylinder.
Displacement po plus yung clearance.
Okay, so yun yung ating dinerive kanina. So, ano ang value natin for total volume? Total cylinder volume, Eduardo?
Hello po, sir. Ang total volume cylinder po ay 841.0578.
0578? Tama?
Ako.
Okay. Anong unit natin?
Meter cube po, sir.
Meter cube ba?
Centimeter. Centimeter cube po.
Centimeter cube or cubic centimeter. Okay, so lastly, ang hinahanap nating sunod is our total number of power stroke per minute. So we have the power stroke per minute. Okay, so bago natin i-identify yan, in a 4-stroke cycle natin, ilan ang power stroke? Areola? Ilan kaya ang power stroke sa ating 4-stroke engine?
2.
Ano yun?
Ayun nga po yun, sir.
Sa ating 4-stroke engine, ilan yung power stroke?
Final answer na po ba?
Hindi. Yung, di ba meron tayong 4-stroke engine? So, ilan doon yung ating power stroke? We have only one power stroke. So again, meron tayong intake, compression, power, and then exhaust. Diba? Nalala ba? And so, dun sa apat na yon, ilan yung power stroke? Isa lang. Isa lang yung ating power stroke. And so, paano natin kukunin ngayon yung ating power stroke per minute? So, we have our N or our speed, our engine speed, times the number of our power stroke over the number of revolution times the number of cylinder. Okay, so yung N natin, again, that is 2,000 naman. Given yan, revolution per minute. Ang power stroke natin, again, may isa lang naman tayong power stroke. And then, ang number of revolution natin sa isa 4-stroke engine ay 2. Cancel na yung revolution dyan. And then, ilan ang cylinder natin? We have 3. So, what will be the value ng ating power stroke per minute? Bayeta?
Sir, 3,000 po.
Okay, so we have 3,000 power stroke per minute. Diba? Sobrang dami ng power stroke na magagawa ng ating engine per minute. So, sobrang bilis talaga ng rotation yan. Kasi unang-una, yung given naman natin is 2,000 revolution per minute. So, mabilis talaga yung ating engine. So, sabi nga dito, 3,000 yung power stroke natin. So, naka 3,000 na cycle sa isang minuto yung ating engine. Okay, so are we clear with our sample problem number 1? Naintindihan? Ayan. So for the attendance, aside from this, yung ating sample problem number 1, you are going to answer this sample problem number 2. So may copy naman kayo nito sa ating lecture notes. So kahit doon yan din sagutan. So again, you have to write the given, required, and your solution. No? So yung deadline naman niya is until 11:59 mamayang gabi. So you practice that. Practice our lesson for today using this sample problem. Okay, so before we continue, do you have any questions? Let's have first yung continuation ng attendance. Liwanag.
Present.
Liwanag. Santos.
Present po, sir.
Leones.
Present po, sir.
Magnaye.
Present po, sir.
Martinez.
Present po, sir.
Recinto.
Present po, sir.
Mendoza.
Present po, sir.
Dating Ginoo.
Present po, sir.
Garalza.
Present po, sir.
Magyawe.
Present po, sir.
Kamo.
Present po.
Patulay.
Present po.
Romualdo.
Sir, present po.
Tumbaga.
Present po.
Perinya.
Present po, sir.
Morales.
Present po.
Dubria.
Present po.
Ilagan.
Present po.
Kalaw.
Present po.
Miranda.
Present po.
Torino. Presilia.
Present po, sir.
Akob.
Present po, sir.
Dakayana.
Present po.
Gahiran.
Present po, sir.
Saa.
Present po.
Kuliyat.
Present po, sir.
Lim.
Present po, sir.
De Villa.
Present po, sir.
Umali.
Present po, sir.
Orozco. Dito ba si Orozco?
Present po, sir.
Ayan, dito. Absent ka kahapon? Tama, no?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. And then, si Yako. Nandito ba?
Present po.
Ayan, okay. Natawag ba lahat? Meron ba akong hindi natawag? Amparado. Nagpasa ka ba ng index card?
Hindi po, sir.
Ayan, wala pa. So, again, next meeting, ay nanote ko na lang na present ka ngayon. Next meeting, since wala ka nung face-to-face. So, yung admission slip na lang before I accept you sa ating next face-to-face class. Okay, so before we end the class, do you have any question? Excuse me. May tanong ba? Wala na? Sige, if you don't have any other question, you can proceed answering yung ating sample problem and then you can leave the meet already. Thank you.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.
Thank you po, sir.